All right, y'all. So there's a lot going on right now in Ecuador.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. Catch me up to speeds.
Oh, Joe, you're gonna like this one, Joe.
All right.
Okay, so basically there's a giant crisis going on right now, and Ecuador has been declared in a state of war.
Oh shit.
Recently, they announced a state of emergency after a leader of one of the country's top 2 gangs escaped from prison. The following day, armed gang members stormed the TC television news program, broadcasting their hostage-taking and violence live to make an announcement of their own. So they literally stormed a news station, like masks and guns and everything like that.
It's like watching Anderson Cooper
That's
get
some
interrupted.
terrorist shit.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy
Whoever
shit.
Anderson Cooper is, he's like has a gun in his face and they're like making him get on the floor and shit.
Yep.
Because the 2 gang leaders were able to escape from prison.
One of them. Yeah. In what appeared to be a coordinated campaign, one that basically kind of recalls the OG like mid-2010 Mexico cartel stuff. Armed men stormed hospitals, businesses, and universities. Prisons were taken over in violent riots. Bombs were set off in multiple locations.
So it was all done at once, simultaneously.
And police and prison guards were kidnapped and murdered.
Bang bang.
At least 10 people were killed in gang attacks, including police, and over 100 prison staff were taken hostage.
Isn't that crazy how like El Salvador is like the complete opposite, where they took out the gangs and all this, and now Ecuador is like a gang country?
And El Salvador did Bitcoin reserves. And that was lit for them. They made money off of it.
That's smart.
Yeah. So Ecuador is in a state of emergency.
America's pretty fucking cool, man.
So Ecuador, is it like? Cause
Gavin Newsom's kind of sick, huh?
did America beat them? I mean, did America fund that?
No, it's just America. It's like
America sick. Did America fund that?
no. When you see like other countries, how delicate their society is. It's like wet tissue paper is. You know, like for us. Like I just read the Texas National Guard like relieved the Federal Border Patrol, right? Did you guys see that?
What happened?
The Texas National, so that like you know how there's like federal laws, federal initiatives, and there's state laws and state initiatives. I mean Texas is going like, you know, we're tired of this, the way you guys are handling the border.
Oh, I saw that.
You federal agents, get out of here. And now the Texas military, aka the National Guard, aka the Army, is now replacing that.
Oh, right, and the feds are suing them now, right?
Yeah, but it's cool that like our shit is like falling up.
Oh, it's
Not
like
falling
you're
down.
incompetent.
Yeah.
So the citizens or the state police is gonna get together and fucking.
Or the state military.
Texas, though, in California, they ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, California is like pretty much like Ecuador.
California
but,
whack.
Yeah. Yeah, California like Ecuador. But
I think that too. I think it's wet.
But there's other states, and overall the ideology of America is how do we make things better, you know?
Exactly. We gotta go against the government.
And California, and California
Base as hell.
is still way far away from where Ecuador is, and so you still feel like, oh man, America's got problems, but it's kind of a tight place.
You see all those Chinese people that got stopped at the border trying to fucking come into America as well?
Good.
PLA.
Stop 'em.
Ton of them, dude.
Stop those motherfuckers.
PLAs, dude. You saw them? They're military haircuts and everything.
I've been seeing a lot of that footage. It's pretty wild. Even RFK Jr. was done that.
I think so. I feel like one day they're gonna be like, she shake hands and be like, it's time. Alright.
gun
Just like
sword.
what happened to Ecuador. Just like what's gonna happen to Ecuador.
It could be.
All at once.
You know, there's
Millions now.
That's so easy to do.
Right. Millions of like illegal.
That's crazy.
Immigrants.
How many got in? Yeah, it's nuts.
It's fucking.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like
heavy.
millions.
Aren't you
What
just
the
simping
fuck?
for Elon right now, like we always do?
Dude, I don't know. To me, it's like hundreds of thousands is normal. Millions, I don't know how we're gonna be able to take care of like that many people coming in.
We can't.
We're not seeing anyone
That's
take
why
care
we're
of
trying
it.
to send them back.
Look what happened in New York.
They're taking.
But I thought they were a sanctuary city. They can't take care of them.
Well, they changed their mind.
They didn't want to stay.
Yeah.
They didn't want to stay in the sanctuary. They gave them the hotel to live in. They weren't allowed to cook, so they all left. And then they started moving into people's trucks.
Damn.
And they can't get them out of the truck because the city won't do it if there's kids in the truck. And all these families have kids.
I vote for go to Beverly fucking Hills, go outside Oprah's house, go outside all these people's houses who want all this shit.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
They tried to do that, but they sent them right back. Remember?
Yeah, they sure did. And
I'm gonna hop in the crowd.
I want to live in Oprah's house.
Hey, let me in. Pretend I'm an illegal. Hey.
Dude. So there's like a.
good,
You speak English
good
too good.
impression.
That's true.
But they are saying let me in. That's the only thing they say is if they're illegal, they just say let me in the whole time.
Yeah.
You got us there.
Let me in.
Saying it again.
There's so they declared it a state of war, but does that mean like it's civil war? Because everyone's been saying civil war, like it's some kind of a.
No,
It's not a civil war if it's a criminal organization.
It's like a terrorist takeover.
Yeah.
Why are they saying
It's
that?
also
then?
really hard because there's a huge vying for power right now between like two different gangs, right? And especially because of where Ecuador is in between, what is it, like Peru and Colombia? So they're like in the middle of like huge cocaine manufacturing countries and organizations already. So where they are territorially, there's already so many different people vying for like territorial war and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're having like what might seem like civil war is infighting maybe between like gang, you know, two notorious gangs out there.
We got a DM from JKIG DM from some Ecuadorian guy, and he was
He's in
saying-
Ecuador?
I think he might be, or maybe his whole family is. But he said that there's a lot more people being caught in the middle, where
Like
it's
civilians?
Yeah, because at this time they're not taking any chances, and they're classifying certain people as being allies to the cartels and the gangs. So it's like you may not be. It's like you have to choose really wisely what you're gonna do. No one has nothing to do with it, basically.
So it's like the two largest gangs, Los Lobos and Los Choneros, which have maintained kind of like an uneasy peace until the assassinations of gang leaders in 2020. Like that created a huge power struggle since then. Groups have rapidly splintered into factions vying for control of territory, particularly Guayaquil, apparently, and which is I think an area where they do a lot of like trade and trafficking. Experts say foreign criminal groups took sides with those gangs, so that means like Los Lobos are believed to be tethered to Jalisco New Generation, while Los Choneros are in alliance with Sinaloa.
So it's actually Mexico playing
People are like coming in there because it's like in the middle of both territories of Peru and Colombia. So
I mean, that's like every war, everywhere.
war, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're
all
playing
proximity.
Russia and Ukraine,
Yeah,
but then it's like Mexican cartels playing.
Freaking movie.
Yeah, we're living in a fucking movie, man.
You know, Paraguay, I heard, is a very safe country.
Proxy war.
Paraguay?
And it's right next to Ecuador.
That's why you have to train.
Does this
Wow.
affect vacation prices in the area?
Yeah, isn't that your thing? Whenever the rates are.
I usually go when after a massive terrorist attack or something because it's usually really, really great pricing.
And planes are on
A
discount.
lot of people are so stupid they don't know where Ecuador is, but the way I remembered when I was a kid is like it's on the equator.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why it's Ecuador. It's equator door. It's the door to the equator.
Colombo.
I think you just passed Mexico and all the.
You just peruse on by Peru.
Peru.
Oh.
In Indiana's where all the Indians.
Let me in.
In Indiana's where all the Indians are, right?
Yep. Yep.
Please.
Yeah,
Please.
I'll take it.
Indians.
Can't leave me hanging.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to go there. Right now. Oh yeah, right now is the best time to go.
I think you would. Actually, you
I think
should-
Asians need to stay out of South America for a long time.
I think it's still on fire. Ecuador.
I wish I could speak Spanish because one of those countries are very unstable and they need a leader.
Yeah.
But I can't speak Spanish.
I failed Spanish 4 times.
Yep.
So it's like the president has zero say. It's just they took over the news station. They're just like two gangs fighting each other. It's almost as if government doesn't exist.
That's a crazy thing.
Noboa, the president has said that, or issued a decree that designated over 20 gangs as terrorist groups and authorized Ecuador's military to neutralize them. So I think it is like an internal armed conflict, but now he's basically getting the Ecuadorian military to also take action. So I think it's going to turn into a giant clusterfuck of warfare, if you will.
What if we?
News station got handled. Sorry. The news station got handled.
Yeah, so they basically had military and police stuff come down, and a bunch of people were arrested. But like at the same time, they had they took over prisons, they took over hospital. You know what I mean? It was an entire different thing. The news one was just literally on live news, so that's why it was like super broadcasted.
What if we made all these leaders have to listen to overly explaining white ladies on TikTok about peace? And
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It actually might chill out.
I think that's why they put up that content is because they know that this will work. But like, we just have to make these guys watch it.
I think the problem is they don't speak English. And if more people spoke English, they would actually be listening to the blue-haired ladies on TikTok.
Right. So if we invade more countries and make them learn English, then the messages can start to
Understand their own toxic masculinity.
Exactly. Thank you.
I think if they took therapy they definitely wouldn't be doing this toxic
I
masculine
just think
stuff.
that these leaders have social anxiety and they just mask it with
Yeah.
a
We
should
lot of these
Go easy on them.
masculine traits.
I'm just always so proud that we can always come to these understandings for these like huge problems and conflicts in the world, but like we have
Simple
the maturity to bring it.
It's literally small man patriarchy shit. Like,
tiny dick
Agreed.
boys
Yeah.
who drive trucks.
What?
With
Big
truck
white
nuts.
trucks.
Yeah.
Giant white trucks.
Because you got
Mine is small.
My
Mine is
dick-
small.
my
Mine
dick's
is
pretty
small.
small.
Mine is small.
My dick's small.
Subin, what should they do?
Who? The gangs? The gangs keep going. You're
gangs?
doing a good job.
Nah, keep it coming, man. People gotta understand. There's no more peace in this fucking world. You see Ukraine, Russia. You see the protests, Afghan, Iraq. There's people inside America. There's the left. There's the right. Keep it going. You know what? Just keep it going till it's all wiped out.
Keep the conflict going. Keep the conflict
No,
going.
I'm just no. But it should be peace. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. No, but come on. Let's be honest. People want peace, but we have to understand there is no such thing.
There's no such thing as peace. Define peace?
Right now, right here.
Right here, right now.
That's a good answer.
I don't feel very peaceful about this guy.
See?
Peace in me?
So,
There's peace right
I
there.
think I do,
I'll give
actually.
you a piece. I'll
Oh,
show
I
you
would
my
love it.
piece.
Oh, I would love it.